What's popping, YouTube? Back to tune into All Natural Entertainment. Gonna be getting into a few topics today. Young Thug was just released. Gonna do some music reactions like normal. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Let's get into it though. So Young Thug just got released. We'll go over like his conditions and stuff. Let me see. Let me get those pulled up real quick. Yeah, I'm surprised that Thug's released. Like, I really didn't expect that after all that time, honestly. I mean, obviously there's time served, but I don't know. I mean, 15 years probation's a long time too, but I just didn't expect him to get out the way he's gonna get out. Let me share this stuff. Let's go here.
All right, y'all. So I had teased that Young Thug was
Okay, boom, got that going.
going to be released. Young Thug is records for Fulton County Jail, which is where he was being held, have him released as of 10/31/2024, and he had been booked in May of 2022. Now, this has been noted as one of the longest trials in Georgia state history, and it has finally come to an end yesterday. Thug and his team, along with the judge, they were able to come to an agreement on a plea deal. So originally,
So it was the longest in Georgia history, and he took a non-negotiable plea deal. I saw a clip of him like kind of like thinking about it, so I think they went back and before he made that statement to his family and shit, I think he like had to go review that shit. But a non-negotiable plea deal, I don't know if that's like they're coming to the end of the trial and they're like, this is it, like this is what we're offering, take it or leave it. I don't know
what happened. They were trying to come up with this plea deal between Thug's team and the prosecution, but they couldn't come to a like a middle point. So the judge got involved and said, okay, he's going to plead no contest, and then the judge will be able to make the final decision. So what happened is, and because of that, the state recommended that Thug get a 45-year sentence. They wanted 25 years in prison and 20 years of probation. Now, originally, Thug had pleaded not guilty in 2022 when he was first arrested, but because he decided to plead guilty to certain things in this, here's what he ended up with. So he pled no contest to conspiracy to violate the RICO Act and leading a criminal street gang, and guilty to everything else. Now he is looking at a 40-year sentence, but this is how it's going to break down. So it's 15 years of probation. He got 5 years of time served. Now, if he...
Okay, that makes sense, because I was seeing shit on like him getting a bigger amount of time with like more probation, but I see now like, okay, he's accepting that he did certain things, so now that's why he got the 15 years and 5 years served to be released. So this is just what I read. I mean, he can't go to Atlanta. He has to do 4 presentation concerts a year against gang violence. He can travel to do work. He can't contact the gang members. He made an exception to want to see. He asked the judge to be in contact with his biological brother and Gunna. And that Gunna shit had me actually dead, because I didn't understand that, so I never spoke on it. I never thought Gunna was a snitch. But he's in a totally different gang. But I never thought he snitched. But it's just funny because like all these people were saying that, and then now Thug literally asked to work with him. So we'll see how that... I kind of want to hear what Gunna has to say about it, honestly. I might do a reaction to that. But he just can't promote gangs in any ways. So I think Thug's at that age, and after all this shit, I'm sure he's going to stay down and not fuck up and shit, turn around for the better, for real.
He messes up at any point on that probation, there's a backloaded 20 years that he will instantly have to serve.
20 years in prison.
Yes, 20 years. Now, the judge in court had some words for Thug, and she was basically just telling him, like, look, I'm giving you the chance to get out here, be better, be from better people, do better things. And Thug has some words to say in response to her. Let's take a listen.
I take full responsibility for my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom, my managers, my kids, really everybody that got something to do with this situation. I want to say sorry for just like having so much time invested into this. I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool. You can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad. The choice is yours. It's up to you. I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's...
Honestly, it's so weird hearing Doug speak after all this time. Like I haven't like heard him say anything for what, like how long has this been going on? Like 2 years, 3 years? Shit's wild.
Out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me. And I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home.
Dropping the clues bombs for Young Thug. I mean, you hear the brother holding himself responsible. You hear the brother taking accountability. You know what I want Jeffrey to do immediately? Ask the judge if he can go away to some type of wellness retreat. Like, go get his mind and spirit right. Like,
that would be amazing.
Yes, if he has any, substance abuse issues that he needs to deal with, like, go away and really, really get that help and, go do something. Go deal with that trauma that you've been experiencing the last 2.5 years to help you readjust to being back because they want to violate you.
Yeah, and 15 years is a long time, and he has a lot of conditions that we are going to get into, and also too in the court we didn't because his speech was kind of long, so we didn't play the whole thing. But he also apologized to his mom, his kids, and just everyone that has had to take the time to be invested in this, and let them know we will never get back here again. Now, when we talk about that 15 years release, it is very important that he follows all of the rules that the judge is giving him because she made it very clear they're not going to take it lightly on him if he does not. There's a lot of conditions, so I'm just going to touch on a few of them. He has a certain amount of time, I believe it's like 24 to 48 hours to vacate the Metro Atlanta area. And once he vacates, he cannot be back in the Metro Atlanta area unless he is there for a wedding, a funeral, a graduation, and then his lawyer asked, could they add an immediate family member's serious medical condition? Because, all his family, his kids are in Atlanta. He is able to come to Atlanta, but he can be there for 24 hours and must leave 24 hours after if he's having to work. The judge also asks that he does a lot of community things. She mentioned 4 times a year, each year of his probation, he must do something anti-gang like presentation. And she said that
I had seen a funny clip of them replaying the Family Guy skit where Will Smith was in the booth and he was just saying like all this positive shit. That shit was funny as fuck. They're saying Thug's about to be on that shit.
Can be a live show.
How could I do community things if I can't go to my community though?
I mean,
allowed to go for certain
yeah,
things?
he can get approved for certain things. He just can't be there like hanging out.
Gotcha.
And of course, no contact with any of the members that were defendants in this case. No contact with any members of any street gangs. He is not allowed to, anything that can be misinterpreted as gang language, gang signs, anything. He cannot do any of that. No contact with the victims of any family or the family of any victims involved in the case. He can be around like licensed security guards with firearms, but of course now he's a convicted felon, so he can't be around. He can't have guns himself. They're going to do random drug screenings. His persons can randomly be searched, so he waived his Fourth Amendment. So anytime they can pop up and conduct searches. He can travel in and out of the state and the country because she said in court, I understand that that's what you do for work and to make your money, but there just has to be a conversation. There's going to be conditions around that.
Correct.
And I will say, I've watched a lot of trials like this, and this judge was very, very fair at this point. There was one point in time where the prosecution came in and said, it's not fair that he gets to plead no contest to the heavier weight of the charges when we've been here and the state has taken all this time. And the judge said, that's not his fault, and I'm not going to make him have to do that. If he's willing to take on all these conditions and plead guilty to what he's going to plead guilty to. At this point, I think it's fair that we do that. And I will say to his judge,
what if we find out that judge got so much Young Thug on her playlist? I will say
she is an upstanding. She's the upstanding citizen. She did her thing about making it fair.
Thug has 6 kids, and I'm happy he's home to see those kids. But something that you said earlier, Charlamagne, and I was talking about last night. I wonder if Thug will be able to perform his old songs.
Oh, because some of them got that slap, the YSL,
the swing, and the
yeah, and that's a solid point I didn't think about. Him being able to play his old songs. I don't know. Probably not. I could see like About the Money with T.I. That's not. If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up. Yeah, if it ain't about the money. I can't remember the chorus. I'm trying to think of it. Boom. Yeah, no, you could play that song. There's certain songs you could play, I'm sure, but Lifestyle, you probably can't play Lifestyle. I don't know.
You know, the quote unquote gang stuff in his songs, but that's how he would make his money. Like that's his catalog. He can't.
He better bleep stuff out. Honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't even play them games. He asked in court as well. Can he be able to work with his brother and Gunna, which was a big deal.
Oh, that Gunna apology tour gonna be so hilarious.
Make the new music. We know we can play your old songs for you. Okay, I don't even want him to play no games with nothing. I will say too, last night Mariah the Scientist was here in New York with Lotto, and I was like, I wonder what she gonna say on stage because this all happened as she was coming out. Sis got on stage and said, let's wrap this up and let me get on that jet. She trying to get back to her man, okay? She held him down.
Salute to Mariah the Scientist. Jeffrey has the opportunity to do so much good in the community. And when you get blessed with this kind of second chances for a reason. So I'm very, very intrigued to see what he does in the future. And I'm rooting for him to do all the right things because you know them people want to violate the stipulations of that probation. And you know those folks going to be on your ass. So please do the right thing. And can I let my N-word talk for just a minute?
Go ahead.
Yep.
I know what I'm about to say is some straight up group chat foolishness.
Let it fly.
But I need the record to show that Young Thug got to be one of the top 5 realest street rappers ever.
Yes.
At least top 3 at this point. I don't know what this man has done or has not done as far as the street's concerned, but I do know he got jammed up for it and didn't say a word.
Held it.
So
Everybody and their mama was testifying against Jeffrey. They was pointing him out to be the leader of this organized crime family. And that man didn't say a damn thing. Not a tweet, not a statement, nothing. The nigga in me is impressed. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's funny as fuck. But facts though, he didn't say nothing. Like, I could see a cool turnaround in music coming just from him being released type shit. So I'm excited for music for that aspect.
But I told Envy that this morning. I said I know he had to be at some point crying to himself.
Nah,
but you ain't seen not there bit in that courtroom.
He got an attorney, and I hope it works out for Jeffrey.
Hey man, also too.
No, that's solid as fuck. Man, they done freed Slime. I'm happy he's out. That was a long time. I can't remember when that trial started. That must have been close to when I graduated. I'm 21, you feel me? Like, I graduated 2021, so that's kind of, I feel like, when all that started rolling up. I can't remember exactly, but that's lit. I'm excited. Them Gunna apologies gonna be funny. Even Gunna, he stayed solid. He just kept doing music, and then it's like all the people that were calling him that are in bad situations, and you feel me? So, salute to Thug. Get into some music reactions. First off, we're going to start with Skrilla. He just dropped. Let's see. Skrilla. Skrilla just dropped song Chiraq.
Space Coupe, take me to Pluto.
Let's get into it.
Space Coupe, take me to Pluto.
Yes, man. Rock them kill, fear God, but I can't never fear soul. Long talks with my Orishas, I done seen death in the soul.
Man, I'll fuck with Skrilla. His beat selection be tough. Get that menacing vibe. Shit, he might be one of the next and upcoming for real. I really fuck with Skrilla. My shit's blanking out again. Okay, boom.
I done pulled up in a Rose King Butter and Rose Reese's. In the Maybach, got the curtains on the window, I don't need it. Yes, me. What the fuck, I bought it, sold, got 2 for 1. Man, the henchman being a henchman made the shoot around with the gun saw in my eyes. I can see, bro, in the cast, my eyes bleeding. I pop Percocets in less than 4 hours, but I'm fiending this, man. They done try to take my soul, so ain't the goal. I don't know why I goon gave a rude awake, but I'm awoke. I don't know why legates ain't attempt to break that I don't know. I don't know why Adam let you bite the fruit that I don't know. I'm cruising Chiraq. I stashed the firearm in the V. I done left my tank on full just in case I hop out the V, hop out and blitz. Tryna Troy Power my Lorraine Lou risky road. You believe just what you see, but don't believe just what you told. This me. I'm about to get a crib, about to rack today. Did you see up on the news who they got clapped today? Heard a nigga got hit tapped and he didn't pass what? Burn a rubber in the scat, what blocking crack today? Standing 10 toes in this bitch. Don't think nigga could break a bone in mine. I let you slit my wrist, I feel immortal. Kid, like I don't think this planet for you. And I'm gonna turn off and just walk off acting cordial. I get fear God, but I can't never fear soul. Long talks with my Orishas, I done seen death in the soul. I done pulled up in the rose pink butter and Tay Rose Reese's. In the Maybach, got the curtains on the window, I don't need it. What the fuck, I bought a soul, got 2 for 1. Man, the henchman being the henchman made the shoot around with the gun saw in my eyes. I can see, bro, in the cast, my eyes bleeding. I pop Percocets in less than 4 hours, but I'm fiending. They done tried to take my soul, so ain't the goal. I don't know why I goon gave a rude awake, but I'm awoke. I don't know why legates ain't attempt to break that I don't know. I don't know why Adam let you bite the fruit that I don't know.
That's tough. That was tough. I fuck with Skrilla. Definitely upcoming. And dropping the heat for surely. I was gonna do an album review for Ralphie to plug. I'm actually gonna do that separate because I want to wait till the whole album release. I want to hit every song. I already peeped El Presidente, and I could just no features on this album with him, so that nigga just be gassing. Him and Big Sad is like the best to me out of LA right now. Like, can't really. Nobody's as consistent as them, and they just be dropping straight heat back to back. But shit. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go and drop some more episodes. Go and get some album reviews going. Hope you have a blessed one.